Good morning, guys. So today I wanted to run through my day with you all and show you just a little bit of the chaotic business and training side of it, so that you sort of get a feel of just my usual day. I've got my delicious coffee here, yum. But at the moment I've already been up for about an hour, and I've had my oats with frozen berries in it with protein, that 2 scoops of protein, and that's a pretty sufficient meal with all of the macros I need in there, because we're going to be training HIIT in about an hour. So that's going to be well and truly digested before I have a pre-workout, which is cool. But right now I'm actually going through my website and just correcting up some of the blogs that a virtual assistant trialed, and he's not very good. So I've actually got to fix those up, fix a bit of the wording, add some information on there that can actually make the blog at least a little bit beneficial. But I don't think I'll be using him again. He's from India. You can get these virtual assistants from freelance.com. and just trialing them out just to save time for myself, because I've got some big things happening that you guys are going to be able to see, and that's where I want to be filming this now, so you guys can check out. So yeah, so I've got this pre-workout, just cheap. It's only like $50 from Spartan Subs, and you can get 10% off if you use the code NTRL. So I'm going to have my pre-workout now and make my way over to Jack's. So I've only got, you can see that amount of water in there. Probably have a little bit less, it works faster. And that's in one of the new Natural Army stainless steel shakers. I think there's only maybe 10 left. So make sure you get yours today. And also I found a lot of supplements from previous competitions that I tried, so I'm literally getting rid of all of those, where I've got some vitamin B's, borage oil, L-carnitine, DIMS, and glucosamine, just to help with joint mobility. So just taking those until they run out, and then that kind of stuff I generally just don't buy unless I'm competing or I have those issues. Glucosamine I may keep in, just because I'm getting old and I need that joint help. And maybe the thyroid assistant too, they're in there. That'll help with the adrenal glands, because I grew up pounding the absolute crap out of my glands with caffeine. So I'm just going to get the lid on and then scull this, and we're on our way to Jack's. Hello. So what are we doing? Show us your list.
Righto.
This is what we're up to.
30 on, 10 off.
Wow.
It's going to be fun, bro. You're going to have fun.
So we're going through one round 5 times, and one round here consists of, I think it was like 6 exercises. And each exercise we'll spend 30 seconds on, have a 10-second break, then move on to the next exercise. And continually do this for 5 rounds. And my God. That was brutal. 5 rounds of that with a minute break in between. The Jackie's put me through paces, man. But now we're thinking about going down the beach and walking in the water for recovery. We've got to eat first, so I don't know. What are we going to eat? Well, I'll go home. I might get a shake and something. Actually, I got to go past the supermarket. I've got no food.
Yeah, we'll get something.
But the whole idea is to go to the supermarket just to get monsters. Otherwise, I don't need anything. Before I make some breakfast, I just had a banana just to get my sugars back up so that I don't feel low Also replenish my protein with a shake. Now I've just got to send off some emails. I finished correcting that blog. It's up on my page now, which is the guaranteed best weight loss service. I might change that heading, but that's up on the website now. So what I'll do is I'll send an email out to my followers so that they can be the first to see it. So Jack's on his way over now. I'll have some breakfast. Then we're going to go down to the beach and do a little bit of recovery walk. Probably 15 minutes walking in the water. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, damn. Oh, bit of recovery for the old legs. We've got to go pretty far out to get all of our glutes in under this water. It is stinging. But we'll try and stay out here for at least 15 minutes, get the most out of this recovery, inflammation, get that down, and then go eat again. I have got the worst headache. Oh, so I had some Panadol. I definitely drank a ton of water, but I reckon it may be from yesterday. I thought I drank enough water, but you kind of don't feel the effects until the day after. So always drink water for the next day. Jess has made me these delicious little chicken pot pies. It's not that hot. Ow! That's hot. Ow! 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 So I have one of them now. I've got my mum coming over for a visit. She was just driving past, so she's going to come by and I'll show her my backyard, which is under works, doing the paving over there. I'll show you my little workstation. Some firewood for my fire. Started laying this here and found out that it's going to be a very expensive way of concreting them down. Like those 4 pavers with 3 bags, 20 kilo, what are they? Mortar mix. And those bags are $8 each. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to look for a cheaper way. I'll talk to some of my mates that are landscapers and bricklayers and see if I can come up with a cheaper alternative to that. But I have to sit here and organise a few of my clients' details and actually bigger packages that I'm now selling. So instead of offering something that's unrealistic, like a 4-week challenge, you're not gonna transform your body in 4 weeks. Like, it's a hard truth. But there are people out there that are they kind of just want a glimpse of the program and the effects, and they kind of have a good scheme and routine that they want. They just need little tweaks to understand. So 4 weeks for them may be beneficial, but for people that just want to understand, swap their whole body, then they're going to have to go the 12-week packages. Oh, she's here now. There you go. Hey, Mum. Back at it again. Made some sales for Natural Army. So I just wanted to run through how I kind of go through the process of collecting, packing, and sending. So I've moved everything from my garage now into this back room because the next stage is kind of looking for a studio to hold everything. So for the time being, it'll do here because it is selling pretty fast anyway, so it's not like it's going to take up too much more room. But what I do is once a client's made a purchase, then the process goes through printing a label out through Ozpost. Then after Ozpost, I will print out the invoice. Then the invoice, run through the invoice, I'll grab out what the person has ordered, which is in here next to the computer. And what they've grabbed, what they bought is actually a large set, actually just a set of these leggings. And these are the Flawless range. As you can see, they've only got like the seam on the inside. You can see that. High-waisted with that elastic band. So it's really thick, so it doesn't fold over. It can't. It's way too tough. So if you're worried about that, girls, that's not what happens. Full length as well, and no seam on the outside. So these are like pretty much flawless, yeah. And that's the large, so we'll chuck those into the bag, which I have here, which are already prepaid bags too. So what happens here is you buy a pack of 10 for like $5 from your local post office, and that'll give you up to 500 grams. And then all you do is slip the printout label there, put your package inside with the invoice and anything else that you want to add in for the customer, like maybe stickers or something. And that's what happens. I've actually got like thank you cards made up with the scan QR code on the back, where they can go in the draw to win $100 if they write a review. And we draw that sort of depending on how many people we get. Like it's usually monthly, or because it is coronavirus, it's been a bit all over the shop, so it could be like bi-monthly or whatever. But that's basically it. So I'll pack those now, and then I'll chuck them in the post office. All right, so as you can see here, we've finished off our back frame, but the one thing that's holding us off now is we need something special to go on the inside, which we need to go to the shops and get some containers. And what we're going to do there is going to become little sockets. All right, so we're going to fill it with ice, put our drinks in there. But get this, when we're not using it, we're going to be covering it with a bit of decking, so then it blends right in and you don't even notice it's there. So it's like a hidden little container for our drinks. So what we're going to do, slap on some cement sheet, then we're going to go back to the drawing board, buy some foam, make another case for those, and we're going to Velcro those onto the backrests here after we've chucked our pockets in, little eskies, and framed it all up nicely. We'll put some finished cedar on top, and it's going to look mint.